Hello YouTube, just here with a quick box opening. I wanted to go ahead and give you a brief description of the Scum and Villainy set from the X-Wing Miniatures game by Fantasy Flight Games, licensed by Disney. And so here we go. This is the starter expansion for the third faction in the X-Wing miniature game. It's no longer Rebel or Alliance. It's neither Rebel or Alliance. It is its own faction, as denoted by the Mandalorian icon at the bottom of the box. Scum and Villainy. So, what you get when you buy the set is these beautiful new ships. I say beautiful because they're painted so well compared to some of the earlier waves that came out. So, these are, and I'll show you in just a minute, very detailed models. The packaging is quite large for such small models, but in regards to content of the ship, there's a lot in here, and we'll go into that in just a minute. Here we have the Z95 Headhunters. These are cool. These are basically sort of the smaller, faster sort of attack ships that come with the set, and they'll look very similar to T-60 X-Wings, but there's definitely some significant differences, and it might be hard to see. I'll try to put a detail up on the video in a second because my camera won't focus, but they have this really cool wash on them, and that black and white look, well, it really works. It looks very menacing. It's kind of a used future, very dirty, which I enjoy. The decision to purchase this set was made by me because ultimately my brothers and I enjoy customizing the models. We like painting them, and we like giving them new looks. So you get two of those Headhunters, as well as a brand new Y-Wing. Now this is a cool paint job. When you're looking at the Y-Wing, and it's got a ton of detail, man, I really wish that camera would focus. It's got a ton of detail. So it's got these really dark, sort of carbon-scored engine tubes there. You got a nice bright yellow astromech on the top. These cool little decals in the front, and then no expense is spared. The bottom of the ship looks just as cool as the top. Great model. This is the workhorse. This is the powerhouse of the Scum and Villainy set. And what's even cooler, which we'll get into, is that the set has additional playable tiles to repurpose other ships from the game. So that's something that I'm really excited about too, is actually building an entire Scum and Villainy set with using the models that we already own. For instance, so if I just go ahead and show you these guys here, those are the three of them, kind of all stuck around here. But this here is my Slave 1, or my Firespray 31, also known as the Slave 1 Boba Fett ship, that my brother custom painted for me. We both exchanged models that we painted for each other, and this is the version that he gave me. So, and I absolutely love it. It's got this really dark navy blue with a white decaling with tiny little sort of chevrons and zigzags, lightning bolts almost, for it to stand out with. So, my idea now is to actually paint the, there's some of that engine flare that he did to it as well. My idea now is to paint the the entire Scum and Villainy Most Wanted set and match it to this sort of color scheme. And that way when I play in the tournaments, they'll all fit together as one big squad, and that I think will look really, really, really cool. So yeah, so here is sort of my future Scum and Villainy set. Once it is painted, it'll be nice. I'll have to set up another video or possibly a photo of the finished product. So yeah, moving on to some of the details, the pilot cards and the dials. This wave, I want to say was wave 7. Don't quote me on that. I don't really know. I'd have to research. But the introducing of the new faction definitely sort of tried to change the dynamic of the game. And with the Wave 8 ships, the ones that came in the new Force Awakens core set, new maneuvers were introduced where you could actually orient the ship while doing a maneuver. Like a banking maneuver or something. Anyway, I thought some of those dials might be in the set, but it doesn't seem so. They're pretty standard. It's the same type of maneuvers that we saw in the earlier sets. What is cool, and look at that artwork right there. It's neat. I just like the dial maneuver dial artwork. Looks really cool. But this set gives you the allowance for players to repurpose formidable Rebel and Imperial vessels and field them in the Scum and Villainy set. So specifically, you get extra, like you saw the Y-Wing, you'll also get the ability to change up a Hawk 290 or the HWK 290. As well as we just showed earlier, you get a brand new Fire Spray 31 pilot card, which is right here. This actually shows Boba Fett as a Scum and Villainy player. So you can play him in the new faction. And it actually lets you play all of the different Fire Spray 31 pilots that initially come with that expansion. So that's really cool. Anyway, the big excitement, though, for me, as I said, is getting to repaint the models, because the idea of a pirate... Really looking forward, though, to repainting the models, because as I was mentioning before, the idea of a pirate-based faction, it's going to be fun to have them look unique and special on the tournament boards, and matching my Fire Spray 31's repaint. It's going to look really cool. I'm really excited about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. You definitely want to check out some other people's channels. They might have more thorough unboxings that go over the cards in detail. I tried to make this as short as possible, and being long-winded, I still am approaching 10 minutes. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and enjoy. Alright, I'm not satisfied. Let's reshoot that and... So there you have it. Definitely check out okay, ready? Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Look forward to some updates on the new paint job, and enjoy.